takes a lot of work to actually like be like good at skateboarding. Um, it's I mean, I wasn't that great at the beginning, but I had that once I stepped on the board. I was like, wow, this is so much fun, and you can see that and people that really are into it. Kids actually skating, or you'll see kids skating a spot. You'll drive down the street and they're actually like skating one particular area, and they're like trying tricks and having fun, and with usually a group of kids for the most part. Um, yeah, there's a little bit more love there than just transportation purpose.
I've been involved with skateboarding for 27, 28 years. Originally got involved with skateboarding with getting the first public skate park and raising money for skateboarders to have a park. My husband at the time, he and his friend were out skating and they got in trouble and they got a ticket, and I didn't understand why, and they didn't understand why. And in California, hey, they had tons of skate parks, and we didn't understand why we didn't have one, and it didn't seem fair, so we decided to go ask the city, why don't we have a skate park, and can we have one? And they said, no, we don't have any money. And so we went and raised money, and then went back, and they had to listen to us and talk to us because we actually had $4,500 that we didn't know what to do with. And then we got signatures.
When I first started skating, there was one indoor skate park, and now there's maybe 20 all around Phoenix. And that, anytime a skate park opens, it brings kids that maybe in their neighborhood don't have anything else to do, and they pick up skateboarding just because it opened up in that zone in their neighborhood.
Phoenix Am started in order to raise money for an addition. We wanted a bowl at the park, and same thing, the city said, well, we don't have any money, and like, okay, we'll raise money. And it's revitalized that area because it being the first park, everybody, once there were other parks being built, everybody kind of fled, so it was kind of just sitting there, and it was getting a little bit neglected. And so once we brought Phoenix Am there and started doing additions and stuff like that, then it revitalized the community more so. They took more pride in it and took care of it. It's a big, giant gathering of the tribes. They come from all over, and everybody gets to hang out and see their friends, and it's like a reunion to me. It seems like we have the same crew that comes out. We have the same, we've been working with bands forever on it, and so getting to see them come back out and help us and stuff, it's just like a family kind of gathering.
And traveling is the biggest thing. Man, you can go anywhere in America, and if you ride a skateboard and you love skateboarding, you can pretty much meet people and go to any skate park. I mean, there's famous skate spots all over the U.S. I wouldn't know a lot of the people that I know now. I met a ton of people all over the place just through skating. Been able to travel because of it, and was in China for 5 months. Yeah, and that was a hell of an experience. I don't think if I didn't have skateboarding in my life, I would have never gone to China. Out there, people didn't really see much skateboarding going on. There's only a few kids that skated around Shenzhen, and people would line up and watch. Even when we were not doing our amusement park thing, we were just skating the streets of the city. People would line up, including like security guards and policemen, and there's a lot more skateboarders here. People don't treat skateboarding the same at all. People call the cops. People think we're destroying things all the time. Trespassing's a big thing. China, they didn't really care where you were at. If there was a big crowd around, everyone would gather up and watch you. People here don't. But skateboarding's also all over the place here. There's a lot more skateboarders in America than out there. Luckily here we have skate parks and stuff like that where we can go skate. That's not everywhere. I mean, some people are really cool about it, but then there are also people that are freak out and think we're just like bad people. And we're just out having fun, just like screwing around and skating. Yeah, people don't look at skateboarders as great people. A lot of stereotypes along with, I mean, there's a lot of stereotypes about anything, but I don't know, the way it's shown on TV as skateboarders being a bunch of scumbags just running around, not, not having jobs, not doing, like smoking weed or partying all the time and just not caring about other people's shit. That's the thing too, is like it's a community, so they always have events for local skateboarders. That's a big thing, and that also brings kids that maybe aren't skateboarders already, make them kind of like, whoa, that's cool. Start skating. I like that. Skateboarders aren't all bad. It's not what the media makes everyone think, that they all are smokers and druggies and drunks and assholes. They're just people that found something that they love and want to go out and have fun and do it.
It isn't a bunch of stoners. I mean, there's bad apples in every bushel, and that's kind of what the city was when we were getting the park. That's what we were up against. We were just a bunch of kids, and they could not believe that we actually went and got money. We went and got signatures. We went and did all these things. And then when we came to the parks meetings, and we actually brought 100 people, and they all sat up there politely and they weren't obnoxious and rude and partying, and they were actually like, wow, these guys do need a place. They need a place to go. So they provided it, and it was awesome. I still run into it, like at Glendale, like our store there is right at the skate park, and there's all kinds of crap that goes on at the skate park, like probably all the things that get stereotyped, but it's interesting to me because the people that are actually there to use the park, they're not necessarily that group, but the police that have to answer the phone calls or the city, they just don't really end up taking care of anything, which kind of is a bummer, but yeah. The community is family.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's such a dork. It means camaraderie, it's passion, it's art, it's unity,